And what it is that a lot of individuals report that they're most productive at home. Well, for businesses, managers and organizations are really saying, well, we actually find that our teams are more productive in the office. So it's this question around, well, why are these two different groups saying different things? And why are they thinking about productivity in different ways? So I kind of thought about it and I put on my thinking hat. I said, well, what if we make the office the place where people feel that they're most productive? What if we design the most productive office? Like, how can we get there? And is this enough of an incentive to draw people back? So to me, I think productivity is great. Obviously, it's great for organizations, stuff gets done, the outputs get done, the outcomes get done. It's great for business. Productivity is great for business. We know that. We don't need to explain that. For individuals, it's great too, because when you're more productive, it means that you have more time to focus on high value work. It means you get out of work on time. It's better for your mental space. It's better for your well-being. You're not stressed out. You're not thinking about work outside of work. You're getting through your stuff. So, we all love free time. I don't think anybody likes having their time wasted. So productivity, I believe, is key to bringing people back to the office. So my talk is all about creating productive spaces where people can do their best work, where people want to come in. It's better for the business, it's better for people's well-being, and it actually leads to, greater job satisfaction. But looking at it through the lens of, physical space, the environment in which work gets done, the digital space, thinking about the digital tools, and of course the mental space, the cognitive insights as well. So just for one example, I've got a lot of tangible examples that I share in this talk, but just for one example, just to give you kind of a hint about the types of things that I talk about. The first one is actually just around the open plan office. So open plan office, been around for a long time, different views on it. Some people love it, some people hate it. The people that love it say that they love it because it's an opportunity for people to come together in one open space, and that is great for collaboration. It's great for people to really interact. Now, the interesting thing around this is that there's actually been studies that show that when you bring people together in a space, when you have two colleagues actually sitting next to each other in an open plan office, they actually use digital communication tools 70% more. So even though they're sitting next to each other, they're actually not talking to each other, interacting in that way. They're actually filling up the day with more clutter, more digital clutter. And part of the reason behind this is that they don't want their conversations overheard by colleagues, because it might be that they're joking around, and also that they don't want to disturb them. So bringing people into an open plan office and saying that this is the way that we're going to get people to, talk and interact more, it doesn't necessarily work. There's other studies that have been shown that, when you put people, when you put 6 people in an office, it actually, 6 or more people in an office, it actually increases the number of sick days that they take by 63%, which is really quite an interesting stat. There's also stats that show that when you put people into open plan office, it actually increases negative mood by 25%, which is a huge amount. And that's because, and I hate to say this, but this is what the research shows, is that colleagues can be annoying. We love them, but they can be annoying. They have loud conversations. They interrupt us with, non-work related inquiries. It actually creates a little bit of a culture of animosity when people are trying to concentrate and they're being interrupted for various means. So it's a little bit of a spin that counteracts, common belief and, common trends. So that's one of those things, kind of reevaluating the office. And while we're on the theme of, productivity and interruptions, interruptions themselves are a huge problem for American businesses. They're so big that it actually accounts for $588 billion for US businesses every year due to interruptions. So what if we could create the office as an environment where there's fewer interruptions? We all know that when we're working from home, there's a plethora of interruptions, whether it's the dog, it's the cat, it's the deliveries, it's the repairs, it's the kids, it's the internet keeps dropping out. What if we actually make the office, the space where there's fewer interruptions? Could this actually be a way to increase productivity and to entice people back? You're going to be in an interruption-free zone. Well, there's various ways of doing it, through environmental design. And to find out what they are, you'll need to book me as a speaker for your next event. So as you can tell, this is a topic that I'm very excited about. It's been very well received by, individuals, organizations, especially because there's a lot that's in there that's, very actionable. It's about things that individuals can do and organizations can do, to solve this issue about how do we bring people back together, doing great work, feeling that they're valued, feeling that they love their work, and just kind of recreating this community around the workplace. So I'm Nikki Greenberg, and thank you so much for your time.